Good morning, Franz. How you doing? Fantasy was first as usual. Conglobster second. Hi, hi, hi. I have my mic on. Yeah. Okay. 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 Hi. Hi. Hi, everybody. We're gonna be trying something different with the costume, but also we're gonna make a little tablet that goes in front of me. This is using a template from a creator called Spuds, and it's supposed to work with VNyan and VTubers and stuff. So I can have like a little tablet in front of me. So that's the plan for that. So I've got a tablet template, a little hand template, and you color it yourself. That dark blue? Yeah, I was just playing around. I will save that as a little swatch. Or let's create a swatches too. We'll grab that blue, this one. We'll create a swatch here. I was just gonna try something completely different in terms of the clothes. Yeah, that's the like the sea blue teal color that I really like, and I have yet to achieve it in a fabric. I want to paint my walls that color, man. If I had a car, it'd probably be that color. I seem to really like this color. I've always kind of favored this particular shade of teal. I had a rough sleep last night, so I'll be yawning a bit more today. I did take my meds, so I'm just double checking. But yes, how are you guys today? Patch I'm making looks kind of shade darker than the blue we have. Ooh. I mean, I also can't guarantee. Sorry, rubbing my eye. I can't guarantee what you're seeing is the same as what I'm seeing. Because every monitor is different. But yeah, I was just trying something different, different fabric layer for the tabard front panel thing. And then I was going to try something entirely different for um the bottom half. Pouches for a friend. Ooh. Well, make sure you share pictures. You should create an art studio thread. Yeah, you should create an art studio thread. And share the things that you make there and have made in the past. Like I did. I shared some like old pieces of artwork in my studio thread. Is that for the pouches I make for Solex? Oh, it has your name on it? Oh yeah, right. You don't have a program where you can just like blur it out. Never mind. But yeah, I was thinking of trying like skirts instead. Basically, in a way, kind of inverting the shape. I was gonna do. Where's the? Here's the cloth panel. This has to go up here. Yeah. Okay. Which means this waist strap is gonna come underneath. And then this goes underneath that. Hello? There's no layer in this folder, so why can't I? So one of the problems I had at Conquest, especially with these pants, they also have like the cutout here as well. You just can't see it on this image. Or I just didn't bother drawing it. It's implied that it has the same kind of cutout on the side. But it kept catching on stuff. Which was lying to you. Yes, indeed it was. Did it tell you I wasn't on? Now, the thing I hate about skirts is they catch on things. And I trip on them. It was just looping the opening? You're subscribed so you can rewind, but I don't know about the looping part. That's weird. I did start a little bit late. Thank you, Rancy. Good morning. Thank you for the hydrate, conk. Or corn. Corn. I've decided to set my alarm for 8 o'clock in the morning as opposed to 8:55 and getting up 5 minutes before stream and panicking when I don't get up right away. Yep, I took my meds already. Neff sent me a message this morning for pills. It's a bug that happens a fair amount. Oh, wow. That's... I don't want the skirt fronts to be too wide, you know? And I'll grab this. Maybe here. We could do the same sheer panel. And basically the side of the skirt is open, so you got like the front part. And then you've got the back part. And it's just layers of fabric. Well, I thought I'd try something a little bit different. I think the waist wrap isn't helping. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest, so. I'm just making shit up. And even this doesn't work anymore, because if I put the waist wrap, then this has to go here. Hello? This has to go here. I mean, that's less bad. I like that better. I'll try getting rid of this and we just do the sheer layer. Oh, God. I've just kind of slapdashed some regular pants underneath. This would have the strange effect of being translucent, right? My hands are shaking this morning a little bit, so. But basically, you would end up seeing, like, the way the fabric curves around to the side. Oh. Goodness me. Hands, why? And that would just be like one half of the skirt. I was playing a solid 10-second clip, then restarting. Wait, what? What is happening? People are confusing me. Okay. Necromancer got his meds. He's threatening with knives. I already read Conk's chat. Alright. I just thought I'd like pivot completely and try something just different since I'm struggling so much with this piece. Funny thing is, if I duplicate this, I take this, put it back here. Actually, I think it has to be here. I do this. Another layer. Thick lines. Hey, easy there. I cleaned my room in the crypt. I think it's more threatening your sleepiness. I mean, it's not terrible. This is not. It's not great. Oh, thick. I think this is coming from the panel. No? Okay. I don't know what's going on. The problem with working with slightly transparent lines. It's can be problematic. See, this panel I don't like. This is too much. We'll take this panel. We're gonna put this over top of it all. I'm just trying to find something different, you know? Maybe some little tassels down here. Maybe that's part of the problem. Is it's missing a little tasseling. And then what am I looking for? Is this that has a Dendronia logo? Awesome. Nope, not that folder. This folder. Duplicate. I get to a second. Blah. Smaller? Nah. Bigger. Give a little bit of a warping effect from the fabric. There, good enough. Hey. Fuck it. Look, transparency. Neff! Neff is redeemed a hydrate. There's your hydrate. And a stretch. I'm sorry, I'm already still not working. I always feel all of this. Oh, everybody straight. Give your legs all straight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get this towel out from behind me because it's all wet. Blech. Okay. I had a shower this morning. My hair is nice and clean. So yeah, thought I'd try something a little bit different. I'm not sure whether I like this more or less. And Neff has booped my snoot. Sorry, I missed that. It is the boop snoot, like the droop snoot. But it is the snoot that gets booped. The boop snoot. This is like the least Demora thing I can ever do. Why play a character when you can just herp a derp? A herp and a derp. And a herp, derp, a derp, a herp. Alright, and also, make this layer. Wait, no, I don't need that layer. I need this layer. I can always do, like, my wave design on this too, like along the bottom. Kind of like I got on the sleeve up there. Make the brush a little bit smaller, make my life a little easier. And I can do that around the whole bottom of the skirt. But surprisingly hard to do upside down. Sitting here with my tongue sticking out while I draw. This is very intense, you know. How did I do this? From this angle. And then sort of see it reversed faintly in the background. Much smaller. We're in the curve. So it's always an option doing something like this. A little bit of finer line art coming down here. My hand's shaking today. You guys are actually seeing proper drawing today. Wow. Ugh. Let me get me one of those little drawing gloves like Evan has, so that my hand doesn't stick to the tablet. Flesh dude designed to be grippy. Alright, we're gonna go to Stream Elements and try and wake up Havarti. Go straight into my overlays. Apparently it was disconnected from my Twitch. Is it Stream Elements? Yes, it is. No, not chat settings. This. Let's see. Havarti! God damn it, Havarti. Why is it just posting it in the chat? Isn't it? Oh, wait, no, it is supposed to do that. Wait. No, it's not. Havarti is... Well, Where Winds Meet is finally downloaded after 2 days. Is that at least? Sorry, I have my Steam open. Let's mute this tab. Just wondering if there's anything in the JavaScript that's causing it to just not work. I'll have to get Sai to look at it. There's so much there. I'm gonna test the TTS with the tab on. No, it's not, it's not even playing it on the desktop. Like, it's just straight up not working. Yeah, no, I can't get it to work. Yep, he's barked. We're just gonna straight up turn him off for now. I wish I could modify my. Uh, yeah, I wish I could modify my redeems. He's more than out to lunch. I think he's lost in the woods. Uh, how do I redeem? Change my redeems. Channel points. No? Is it not this one? Huh. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to turn off certain point redeems, and they don't. The back end is not easy. The back end is just not easy to use. Mash power ups and channel points. Okay. We're gonna turn off Havarti. And we're gonna turn off scene change because it never gets used. I'm so sorry that Havarti's not been working and that people are wasting their points, essentially. I feel really bad about that. I've gotten into a hyper focus. Posture check. And a hydrate. I think all of those cans just straight up missed me. They like fell in front of me. Not a single one actually hit. No, the KGBSMI scene change doesn't get used. Should have one if KGB specifically redeems it. It just like plays a little bit of the Russian anthem and just like pops up like the Kremlin or something. Havarti's voice is irritating anyways. And as you said that, like your color turned to dark gray and it's like evil naff. I wish I could do a cool TTS like Iron Mouse has, where it's just Booby's voice. It's the TTS that's available to me. I did specifically choose like a little helium dude. Speaking of villains, a Shroud from Dispatch. He is a good fucking villain. The writing in that show, I mean, it's Critical Role. It's an association with Critical Role, so of course it's good. But like, oh my god, Storytellers, man. I really want to write, and I just can't bring myself to for some reason. I'm struggling with that. But yeah, I'm sorry that the TTS is not working, so I'll just have it turned off for now. What layer am I working on? I'm working on this. Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think of this direction? Going like the skirts. I can always turn on the original pants. That's just way too much. However, if we turn off those and the outer pants and that, there's poofy pants underneath. I don't think this pose really shows off what I'm trying to create. Also, where's this extra line coming in? It's the underhand focus on. I don't need that. No. Oh, this layer. This is why it's important to name your layers. Our friend Shadows Decker came from Diablo 2 as his TTS. Stay a while and listen. Yeah, I think there are voice packs you can get. If I could do voice acting, I would just do my own. Just get Alan Rickman as Professor Snape. So focused on not making noise while grabbing breakfast, I forgot my water bottle. Go get your water bottle. Why are you trying to be so quiet? It's almost 10 in the morning. Obviously. Just cut it off, Anyways, yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm so stumped with this thing that I'm losing my mind. I love this character. I really do. But sometimes he's vexing. If I turn on the rest of the accessories, you know, the red tassel on the other one starts to make sense. Always design everything with you know, the stuff you're doing in mind. Alright, let's grab this. What the heck? This. I want the gold to be consistent. Script layering. What's this layer? That's the line. Trim. Oh, good lord. Good lord! Oh, look at that coloring. Oh, yeah. The drawing on that layer. Come on now. Good enough? Hmm? This is extremely messy. That's alright. Nope. We'll clean it up. Clean it. We'll clean it. It'll be clean. It's cleaner. Fix that little bit of line there. Hi, Ross! A 30 stream streak. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I know I've been really hyper-focused on this, and I have to finish Necromancer's commission and start on Galen's commission and finish the other commission for those other two people that are like, yeah, we just wait, it's fine. Convention season isn't for a while, and we're still, like, deciding. It's been 10 years, Mr. Rickman, and you're still missed dearly. Yes, he is. I will always miss Alan Rickman. There's a line delivered from him where he says, obviously Snape, but there's a pause after the ob part. Yeah, I know. Just obviously. Yes. He does it so well. You know, Alan Rickman as Snape was my favorite character of the whole series of movies. No, I never saw him as a villain either. He is I guess in a way he's an anti-hero. Everyone's like, oh, he's such a creep. He basically stalked Lily this whole time. And Lily went and married James, and he's just jealous, so he's beating up on Harry. And I'm like, it's called trauma, dude. James Potter was an asshole. He was such an asshole, and Snape never got over it. It's called trauma. Snape needed a fucking therapist. Like, whoa. I'm sorry that you're feeling bad, but hey, number go Burr. He's been very much missed. Anyways, hello, how's everyone? I'm pretty good. I'm trying something entirely different. I just, like, pivoted completely on the bottom half of the character. Decided to go for, like a sheer skirt kind of thing. With the poofy pants underneath, but not the like, harem pant thing. The problem with the harem pants is they get caught on things, like bench corners and stuff, and it's really annoying. That's how they ripped. They got caught on a bench corner. Those benches, man, I'm telling you. Well, you know what? Give you a little positive thing in the politics. There have been more Republican losses, particularly in the education sector. People are, like, voting for, God, what are they called? I don't know. But, it has something to do with education officials in the states, and how the Republicans were starting these culture wars to like, try and squeeze everything out, and they're, like, banning books and stuff. All of that is being reversed because all of these positions are now being voted into Democrat positions because everybody's sick of the culture war. And all the young people that were, like, going through all of this shit with having books banned and stuff, they're suddenly voting age now. And they're voting because they're mad. And they're like, I'm sick of the hate, and I can vote now and outvote my parents because there's more of us than there are of them. And I'm like, yeah! So you're not the only one going and doing your civic duty and voting. Even on, like, local election levels for, like, board members for schools and stuff. There are other people doing that, and it's having a positive effect. So there's your daily dose of good news from the politics sphere. The Republicans are getting their asses kicked everywhere because everybody's sick and tired of the hateful rhetoric. Being hateful and cruel is expensive. It's expensive emotionally, not only for you, but the people receiving it, because then they have to be cruel back to you. Because if they're not, they will look like targets to the ones who thrive on that kind of rhetoric and being hateful. Being kind is free and it's easy. It's a lot easier than being cruel. And it's a positive effect because it's free to be kind back to that person, and it makes both of you feel good, and it's less emotionally taxing. And we seem to, I say we, but like society seemed to have forgotten that for a little while, especially in favor of my religion is better than yours. This is why I'm an anti-theist and anti-religion. Across the board. We don't need it. Get rid of it. Stop it. Get help. Favorite and best teachers were highly strict like Snape, which is probably why I was like, what? Snape was the best teacher you could ask for at Hogwarts. Snape was not the best teacher you could ask for at Hogwarts. He bullied his students. And he showed a lot of favoritism. He was actually probably one of the worst. McGonagall, on the other hand, McGonagall was an excellent teacher. She would take the time to help a student if they asked. She was strict, no nonsense, and she was honest and fair. McGonagall was probably the best character in that whole series because she cared about everybody and she stood up for the weak and she punished the insufferable. And she gave students who were struggling a chance. And she let the smart people shine where they needed to, but she didn't let them outshine others. And that's an excellent teacher. And she gave students who were showing difficulty a chance to shine. Moody was, strangely, even though it was the evil Moody, he was still probably one of the best. And Lupin. Lupin was also an excellent teacher because he made lessons fun. He wasn't too strict. But he was still also, like McGonagall, like kind of a no-nonsense teacher. And he helped. He helped students. But I think he had a little bit of bias against the Slytherins, which is not fair to the Slytherins. I mean, they're just children. They just happen to be in Slytherin house. But also, Snape didn't pick on Harry. He pushed him to do his best because Snape knew he would have to fight. Yeah. But Snape did show favoritism to his own students over others, and he punished students of other houses disproportionately. So he wasn't a good teacher. And he wasn't a good person either. He was just a person, and a person who had problems, an adult who didn't have an outlet for the pain that he experienced of his youth, and thus he needed therapy. Yeah, Ross, don't talk too much on the politics, okay? Especially the like screaming angry about the Nazis and stuff. It drives people away from chat. Anything from history and fiction? Yeah, bad people do eat each other up. Don't take things to heart too much. Okay? Because all it does is cause stress for you. And you know what stress does? It kills. This is why people have things like heart disease and they die young, you have heart attacks. It's because of stress. You need to chill. I just wanted to give you the good news because I know the politics stuff is important to you. That Republicans are getting their asses kicked because people are sick and tired of the hate and they're fighting back. So that's starting to pick up and it's great. So you're amazing, you're pure magic. No! No, you. Neff is Boop Fantasy Snoot. The Boop Wars begin. Yeah, McGonagall was absolutely a fantastic teacher. I would have loved to have had her and Lupin as teachers for many subjects. McGonagall was probably the most fair and honest character in the whole series. Yeah, Hagrid just wants to be a good person and wants people to be good to him in return. Hagrid is the cinnamon roll. He doesn't lie. He's bad at telling lies. He's honest and earnest. So Hagrid and McGonagall are probably the two best characters. And while I dislike J.K. Rowling for the kind of person she's become, and her thoughts on trans women and trans people in general, I can separate Harry Potter from Rowling because Harry Potter is more than just Rowling at this point. There's so many people have changed the fandom in ways. There's the other people who love it so much that they work on the games despite the backlash. They're trying to bring something good to it. And I think taking something that has something negative attached to it and changing it to something positive is also good. Now, the Harry Potter sequel, Cursed Child, was just dumb. It was like bad fan fiction of Harry Potter. It was terrible. Just pretend it doesn't exist. It was so awful. Like, Harry and Hermione ended up cheating on their spouses with each other, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, but no. It's like antithetical to who they were as people. Somebody slammed the door to the bathroom, and I don't know whether that was an angry slam or if it's just because that door is so fucking light that, like, if you close it the wrong way, it just slams. Yeah, that's. I was just saying that to stream. I'm like, I don't know what happened. You probably just closed the door too hard. If you go into the bathroom and you close the door too fast, it just slams. It's pretty weird. Anyways, so this is an option for things. This is an emergency slam of the bathroom door. Like, stay the fuck out. This is gonna become a war zone in a moment. The Taco Bell door slam. Hogwarts Legacy game was a lot of fun, had no problem buying despite Rowling controversy, had no impact on the game or its story. Yep, and that's because there are other people that are involved with the world of Harry Potter now that has made it more than just Rowling. And you cannot deny that Harry Potter brought magic and reading back to the world when it probably needed it most. And we need to have something like that again, something that brings that sort of feeling of magic and kindness back to the masses. The idea of love over differences in a non-religious sense. And like that was one of the other great things about Harry Potter is like religion was not part of it. I mean, they were fucking witches and wizards, man. Oh yeah, the Harry Potter OC. Well, I in some ways I do have a Harry Potter OC. But it stemmed from having been part of that website that I mentioned yesterday. It was a role play website, which is why I like LARP so much because I like role playing. But there was like a part of the forum where you could post alternate universe stories. So we would have little alternate universe role plays. So there was like a Harry Potter one, and like I came up with this really cool concept for that, and it's called Livewood wands. So they're wands that are very very powerful, a bit fickle, and they can bloom. So depending on the user, like my character had a Sakura wand, and it would have Sakura blossoms on it, and it was sort of like a gray pink wand, and the wands were ostensibly alive, but all of the a lot livewood makers were very rare and often ended up getting killed, so the art was kind of lost, and the last place it was in Japan. And the last livewood wand makers were killed in the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. But my character had one of the last known livewood Sakura wands, which are like super, super coveted in Japan. Well, people do have a problem with Tolkien's all elves are Caucasian thing, but they're a species, right? And they don't have a lot of genetic diversity. So having elves with high enough melanism to be essentially like, the way you get a black cat, uh, wouldn't happen. It just, the diversity is not high enough amongst the elves to have that kind of thing. So, yes, all elves are Caucasian is the only way he can describe it, to be like, yes, all the elves are white because they don't have any descendants who would have had melanism like we do. There were a couple variations of the quiz, so like I had I don't know, I've got a screenshot of my wands somewhere. And every time I take the house quiz, I get equally uh between the different houses. I don't seem to fit in anywhere specifically. I think now that I've found myself, I'm more of a Hufflepuff than anything else. I care deeply about my friends and my family, and they come before even myself. I honestly think Legolas and Gimli were a couple. No, they were just bros. They were really close bros, but they were not a couple. but they were definitely like friendly rivals, but like bros. Oh, add jail. Add jail for Neff. Jail! 1,000 years dungeon! He gets to miss that. I'm sorry, Neff. Yeah, my official final house after they changed the house test on the website did end up becoming Hufflepuff. So, he's still moving because Meax is stuck in his nervous system. So the fact that he knows what a nervous system even is was kind of weird. That threw me for a loop. That's one of those cases where, like, if you said that in a, yeah, if you said that in a LARP, I would be like, what is a nervous system? That'd be like, what time is it? Let me check my watch. At LARP, we do have timepieces, but we don't call them watches. Most of the time, people have like a pocket watch or something. My only problem with pocket watches is they tick. And I hate it! I need... Oh, you know what I need? I need like a digital pocket watch. Do those exist? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, they don't look nice. They look like tiny alarm clocks. No, they're all ugly. Uh. That sucks. The closest things I have found. Like, come on, man. There's this one. And... that's still a regular pocket watch. It's just got a, like, little glow light in it. But otherwise, they look like this. Or the ones that showed up when I searched digital pocket watch initially. Hold on. Hold on. I got it. When I search for digital pocket watch, this is initially what I got. Look at that hideous thing. So I remember starting a video with 500 Australian Army Spec Ops were responsible for defending Helm's Deep. Welcome back. Receiver and Gimli jumped up and down and said, I can't see like a sleep. Do you want me to get you a box? Yes. TLDR, the Uruk-hai are completely routed and the troops suffer 0 casualties. Well, yeah, guns. Guns versus a bunch of orcs with axes and spears. Like, come on, man. Yeah. When I searched for digital pocket watch, this is what I got. And then I searched for fancy digital pocket watch. And I got these. Looks like a suppository with a release timer. Oh my god. I'm gonna screenshot that one. Oh my god. Oh god. Neff, I love you, mate. Oh, that was perfect. I can't unsee it now. That's smooth silicone for easy entry. I didn't need that mental image. Just don't get sick. Otherwise. Otherwise you know what's coming. See, like, this is the best you get. And then there's, like, terrible mock-ups. And that's more like an MP3 player than a pocket watch. What is this? What even am I seeing? Like, I suppose this one isn't as bad. Sounds like got a keyboard on it. It's so tiny. So, it's like one of those slide phones. Yeah. So, digital pocket watches apparently aren't great. Let's see. This one looks to be more of a mock-up than real. That one's AI, and it's just a watch. Yeah, digital pocket watches basically don't exist. Or if they do, they're like smartwatch level looking stuff. Thank you for the hydrate, whoever that was. But I'm not like a smartwatch person, you see. Like, I just want something that tells me the fucking time without ticking, you know? Let's keep scrolling. See if we can find something interesting. No, there's just nothing. And there's basically nothing in Pinterest either. Pinterest doesn't give you anything. Nothing. I did find a cool bottle though. That's a cool bottle. Comfort Lycanthrope. Hello, how do you do? How did you find us? Oh, and there's the Stream Boo bot. Deny. The blue dial on the left doesn't look awful. It doesn't look awful. It's not something I would ever pay for. How did you do? How do you do? How did you find us? A newcomer, a new person. Hello. We're talking about digital pocket watches, which is a new topic. Oh, you followed me at some point. Hello. Was it like the following list, or like you had already followed me? You probably came from one of the artists that shouted me out. Could have been Evan, Zio, Arcane, Moko Maid, Wade Lady, who plays Palia. But if you're looking for something to watch, I stream every day at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. We're on Eastern Daylight, I think, right now. Stupid daylight savings time puts me an hour off from rating in heaven! I miss rating Evan. But yeah, I was just lamenting how much I hate ticking clocks. I've got like a whole Captain Hook thing going on. I hate them ticking clocks. And because I'm a LARPer and I need to have a timepiece, I'm just like, can't there be digital pocket watches? And I'm like, well, if I thought of it, somebody else has thought of it, right? And apparently people have not really thought too much about it. Digital pocket watches, some of them are mock-ups, others apparently look like suppositories with a release timer. So let me just get rid of all of these. First the oh yeah, here it is. But welcome, yes, what Ross said, glad to have you here. We're working on my character design. I can't unsee it now, Neff. Let's just delete all of these layers. Yeah. Digital pocket watches don't really exist, and the ones that do are really bad. They suck. Sadly, sometimes you create something incredibly niche. Yeah, maybe I'll look into making my own little digital pocket watch. Because, like, you know, it's an old digital watch. It just has some numbers on it. But, like, you can now make things that have, you know, screens. I know how to make apps. So, like, if I could get an old digital watch that doesn't really... I've created a pairing so niche, so cringy that appeals to literally nobody but me, and nobody but me ships it. Now I want to know. But I'm also like, do I want to know? But yes, since you've never been here before, my name is Sayaka. It's nice to meet you, Lycanthrope. I am a Demora. We are descendant from the QB, succubus, incubus, gender neutral term. We are demons. And This is my LARP character that I play at Conquest of Mythodia. And we're just working on a new outfit design for Conquest next year, which is going to take me the next 6 months to make whatever I decide to do. Because it probably involves dyeing fabric. Tetsuo Shima from Akira and the soldier from Angel's Egg. I don't think I've seen Angel's Egg. Maybe, wait, maybe I have? It was made purely from my desire to draw more gay people. Fair enough. I am a gay incubus. Just happen to be, you know, a gender-neutral woman in a body. A body that's not mine. I don't know where I stole it from. More gay people. Yes. I feel like I have seen Angel's Egg or seen something. Yeah, I'm just like having flashbacks of something that I saw a long time ago. But that is definitely a niche. 100%. My fixation right now is Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, canon pairing of Wei Wuxian and Lan Wangji. I'm in a hell of my own making. You sure fucking are. Wow, I love it. Rocket. It's great. We have found a strange person in our midst, and I love it. I live for it. I say, just rock it. We have lots of versions of this, by the way. This one with the skirts is the new one. I was struggling. I don't know what to choose. There's more variations of the orange one. It's just, I turned the first one on because there's so many of the other ones. Yes, welcome to the island. I always say one island, but there are multiple islands in the Damora Nation. And we apparently have delicious carpets. And fancy carpets, which are rugs. We're not allowed to use the R word anymore, apparently. There's a user named Avid Carpet Enjoyer, and they came in one day and asked me what my carpets tasted like. Apparently passed the test because they followed, and then they never came back. They're like, alright, I'm off to try your carpets, and then they just left. They followed and left. We've made new fancy carpets for them to come back and try. They're welcome back anytime. I have some of the weirdest things happen here. But mostly I do other art. Something I wanted to work on today, I was making this tablet thing, followed by the using the Spuds template for pen tracking. So I'll have like a little tablet in front of me, and you'll be able to like see my hand moving and drawing, just to upgrade Stream a little bit. And it's free. I just need to do some art. We're working on the background painting for the overlay, working on the character design, and if I bring up my folder, art in progress, and we'll go to here. Where is it? Where is it? I got too many files. I've drawn too much art. We're working on a commission for one of the channel members, one of our regulars, Necromancer Dark. This is a portrait of his lovely wife as a succubus. I don't know how close I've gotten in terms of the facial, but I did my best. We've been working on this for a couple of months now, just sort of off and on. Because Necromancer's super patient, and every time I do a new piece in between working on one of his pieces for him, I get a little bit better each time, so the painting just keeps improving. So that's what we do here, and sometimes we'll play Palia and some Minecraft now and again. Yeah. There's your lovely painting, Necromancer. It's... I feel like it's done-ish. There's still something a little off. One of the legs is still off. I need to finish the jewelry. Background is immaculate. The wings, I think, are pretty much done. I'm just looking at the little thumbnail. Hopefully I'll have another bout of inspiration and it'll come out just the last little bits. There's something missing. I know there's something missing. Something is not quite right. And I'll figure out what it is eventually. The shoes still need a little bit of work. But at least the proportions are right now. And a posture check. And a hydrate. Those cans, I've gotten so used to them. Everybody untrimmed and spines. I just had a little bit of a streach in there too, so you had a free streach out of me. So, untrimmed your spines, become conch lobster. Now known as Corm. The artist formerly known as conch lobster. Oh, we'll stretch your sides. Sway back and forth like seaweed in the ocean currents. But yes, lycanthrope, or just lichen, if you're fine with that, whatever name you wish. I will try to remember it. But you are totally welcome in our community, especially with your strange OTP that you've got, which you are absolutely right about it being definitely very niche. I wonder if anyone else on the internet has created that niche. Have you Rule 34'd it? Have you checked? That's actually a good idea, Neff. I'm going to take a little screenshot of that, because every time I'm like, I'll remember to do that later, I never do. So I'm going to start taking screenshots of things that people say in chat, because so many people give me ideas, and I'm like, yes, that's a great idea, and then I forget the moment I end stream, and I'm like, fuck. No, that one was just funny. If you Rule 34'd it would include going on image boards. Yes. If it exists, there's porn of it. Yep. We're just searching in general. Hey, searching in general is how you get to the image boards. Believe me, I have found some interesting image boards. My poor players. What's wrong? What's wrong with your players' fantasy? But yes, these are all the optional designs. I cannot decide. And it is a struggle. Look at the idea Neff gave me. Oh! Fair enough. Incorporated pocket watches this time. Yes. God, I laughed so hard. But yeah, sheer skirt possibility. I just thought I'd pivot. Rule 34 is just the rule of the universe and the internet. Yep. Yeah, I know. That one hit me hard today. That was a good one. Just absolutely annihilated me. Suppose I should turn the shirt back on for Oceanic and the accessories. And the overshirt and the waist strap. Yeah, I think part of what was really bothering me about the other designs is the little front panel tabard thing. Death Sand has reached a 30 stream watch streak. Oh my god. You guys are insane. Nearly fell off the sofa. Death, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea now because there was that hydrate and I actually didn't drink anything. And I forgot there's no milk, so I don't have any tea, there's just coffee. It's already been an hour and a half. What the hell? Might have to go for a longer stream again. Thanks for the hydrate, Death. Oh yeah, and Demonade is actually a thing. Like, the cans that are hitting me, they're not just some, like, random thing. This is for the new person. Specifically. Where's my Demonade can? We have our own drink. It's called Demonade. Just gotta find my can. Is it in my Twitch folder? Yes. It was very quickly made. My friend Sayoni, who did my avatar, my model, she designed the basis for the can and the little 3D model and stuff. And she made the redeem file for me for Vignan. She's really good with tech stuff. I am not so good with tech stuff. I try very hard to keep up, but, like, this would not have been possible without her. And I just filled in the label and designed the can label and stuff. But I want to make this a tumbler that people can buy. They can put their own drinks in. I don't know what the flavor is, but I'm thinking it's probably lemonade with sakura and peach. I had a 55 stream streak with Pankraru. It's Pankraru, isn't it? And I see now this was 70 before one. 600 plus! Holy shit! That is one hell of a dedicated watcher. Yeah. Pank seems like a pretty cool person. It was actually, Pank is the one who gave me the ideas for the tumblers, because they sell their own tumblers. They've got some pretty saucy tumblers. Mine is just Demonade. I like to make different flavors of Demonade. I want to try and make my own drink. Like, wouldn't it be awesome to have a Gamer Subs flavor that's Demonade? Although they usually only put, like, girls on their tumblers and stuff. But yeah, I found Pank via Blue Sky. When people were first, like, getting really active on Blue Sky and sharing everything. Oh, my brother's playing with a cat in the hallway. And I saw the tumblers that he makes. And I was like, those are really neat. Where do you get those made? And he's like, oh, we make them, they make them themselves. I think their partner makes them. Does all, like, the sublimation and stuff. It's really neat. That's, like, out of my wheelhouse for now. I love learning how to make new things, which is why I'm a skill monkey from Skilltree. Because, hell, I just want to make stuff. I like doing that. And because I don't have workshop space, basically I'm confined to my computer in terms of makery and a sewing machine. But I have to make my bed, like, build it, design it and build it. and I have to make some storage solutions for my craft supplies and my sewing supplies because yeah, it's getting dangerous in here. So I'm gonna quickly pivot to the tablet template. 'Cause I wanted to. I'm thinking of like having a like a scroll. So it's like a paper thing with scrolls hanging off the side. Before my thought disappears on it, it's got little um, handles for holding the scroll. Little, who knows? Actually, I don't really like that. But then you would see like it would be like an ink brush with my hand on it. And that's what you would see. Just wanted to get that thought out of the way. It's been nagging at me. Oh man, I laughed too hard. Let's finish my coffee here. Because my dad is probably going to come up and ask me if I want tea. And I saved just a little bit of milk. Well, he saved just a little bit of milk for me from yesterday. Because he knows I won't have tea without milk. And I certainly won't have it with cream. I'll only have tea with cream in like dire emergencies. It's pretty bad. Also, I was looking into the stream avatars thing again, and I don't know whether I want like to make the lumpfish like walking around, but maybe I'll have them do like a little floaty if I can. I don't know if that's a possible thing I can possibly do, but just have them like bobbing around in the bottom bar next to me here, above the notification thingies, whatever you want to call them. They aren't notifications, aren't they? They're just, long term. But yeah. Lots of energy today, apparently. Despite the fact that I was awake at 3 in the morning. Half-eaten pumpkin, hello, welcome back. How you doing today? Thank you for coming back again. Two people who are not regulars, but they're here today. Wow. You missed a bunch of stuff. How you doing? I hope you're having a good day so far. We were just introducing everything to the quote-unquote new person. Comfortable lycanthrope or comfort lycanthrope. The name has already disappeared from my list. Where is it? Comfort lycanthrope. It's like a comfort animal. A huggable lycanthrope. Comfort pillow. Except it's fluffy doggo. The best doggo. At first I thought you were trying to say Pikachu rather than Pankraru. Yeah, apparently Pank was having like their birthday stream the other day. I just happened to be looking at Twitch and saw Pank was doing celebrations. So I was like, oh, what's happening there? I don't even know what that voice was. and I'm doing good, Pumpkin. I'm in gremlin mode apparently. We had we were looking at digital pocket watches, which apparently don't exist. And well, they do technically, but the ones we found were like ugly. They were all ugly. And one of them was like this little silicone pill-shaped thing, and Neff said it looked like a time-release suppository. And I can't unsee it, and I laughed so hard. This is my emotional support lycanthrope. Not just emotional security. Yep. I think emotional support lycanthrope is what I was looking for, and my brain was just like, these words do not exist. Your comfort lycanthrope, yep. Found a couple of links to the affordable one. These are like $250 to $500. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they're still all ugly, aren't they? Alright, we'll post this one. Let's take more of a picture of the hand than the actual watch. Yeah, they're just like, man. And then Etsy, not Etsy, Pinterest, showed me the beautiful bottles again. Look at that. Look at that. Ha! Why is it so pretty? Why don't we make stuff this gorgeous anymore? Everything's just mass-produced garbage. Affordable and though questionable at just $30 Canadian when most are $250 plus, yeah. Corn! Formerly known as conch lobster. All of the things! I don't have anything left to hydrate with. So what's going to happen is we're going to unshrimp our spines. I stretch. Corn. Have you seen the cat named Baby Corn? If you haven't seen Baby Corn, the cat, Baby Corn cat, 100% go look it up. I'm going to run downstairs real quick and get a drink, and that'll give me an extra stretch, and because I need to move my legs. Like, honestly, I thought the $30 Canadian pocket, $30 COD pocket watch was just a retractable reel and include the watch. They put function diagrams, so it'd be weird if the watch wasn't included. A $30 retractable reel would be insane. I really want to go do my sewing right now, but I'm being a human and existing for other people's. Well, in order to redeem your hydrate, I have to go get a drink. So I will be back momentarily, but everybody make sure you get up and stretch your legs because it's important. I don't want you to get blood clots and die because that can happen. So I'll be right back. I'm going to stretch my legs and go down the stairs and back up the stairs. I'll be right back. I'm back. I spilt my tea all over my desk. I went downstairs and I got a soda, sugar-free. And just as I got to the top of the stairs, my dad came up from the basement and he's like, tea! And I'm like, well, I guess I gotta get my tea now. So I had to go back downstairs again. And now I just keep spilling my tea everywhere because I'm an idiot, apparently. Ah! So then I had to go over to the bathroom and get some TP to use as a cloth to clean it up. Yeah, I spilled the tea. And my dad didn't actually make me any tea, so that my brother had to make tea because I was having tea. And my dad didn't make me any tea because he's like, I thought you were out of milk. And I'm like, no, I told you I was saving the milk for tea, for mid-morning tea. And you acknowledged me. And he had totally forgotten that I had said that. And it's probably because when he asked me about it and I mentioned it when I was making my coffee this morning for stream. Yeah, it's too much tea wasted. It is. It's a shame. He couldn't hear me, so I said it again really loudly, but I had like this weird voice crack, and I was like, wow, I just sounded like a basset hound. And so I guess the basset hound thing just like distracted him and he forgot. He also forgot about the basset hound thing. So I was explaining it to my brother, and my brother gave up his tea to give to me so that I could have tea for stream. And Conk, Havarti's turned off right now because he's just straight up not working. Elflayer, oh my god, is that medic? Medic! Oh fuck, a lawyer! Jumps out the window. He don't like the lawyers. We found his fear. A backpack dangle? Well, I mean, the thing is, like, there's no point in companies actually producing pocket watches because they're just not worth it. It's just hot leaf juice. I like my hot leaf water, thank you. Oh, yeah, that dangle is similar to one of the ones that I shared. Yeah, people don't make pocket watches anymore because people don't use pocket watches. Most people don't have pockets anymore, especially women. There are no pockets in women's clothes. Tasty hot leaf juice, indeed. Pumpkin nose. The joys of tea. I found my my open container, quote unquote, of cardamom tea last night while I was cleaning up. But pocket watch cool? Yeah, pocket watches are cool. But honestly, like, I want to bring back cloaks, ruanas, and belts with pouches on them. I wore my belt and pouch that I bought at Conquest. I got the belt at the Ren Fair a few years ago here, the local medieval fair, quote unquote. And I say here, but in my previous city. I digress. I brought that belt with me to Conquest because I wanted to get a belt pouch this year because I didn't get one last year. And belt pouches are so fucking useful. I cannot express how great they are. Purses suck. And the quote-unquote purse that I use is actually like a little, like over-the-shoulder, like mini backpack thing. Like just a one-shoulder messenger bag thing. Yeah. I call it my Bagolini because that's the brand that it is. And I've had it since 2008, and it's falling apart. It's on its last threads. Another idea: write it down. Write it down so that you don't forget. I'm a tiefling warlock. That kind of like a lawyer. More used car salesman, but also lawyer. It's all about the fine print. Anyways, speed meta entry, Stegosaurus, Longicostatus. Yeah, I turned off Havarti because he's just straight up broken, it seems. Medic is just afraid of any lawyer, as they can put him in death row. Okay, new window. Paste this in. Let us find our Stegosaurus. First fossils believed to be from monsters. Right, the only thing I get is hypoplegian? Hypoplegian. Did you spell it right? This one is about minerals. Microbrachomorph microsaur? Is it like a little tiny fish thing? Looks like all the pictures I get are either like a cross between a triceratops and something else, or a fish. Hypoplegian, these guys are a little bit 77 millimeters long. Ah. So they are. They are the weird fish. They're just little fish. They're tiny little guys. DuckDuckGo is sometimes not the most reliable. Hypoplegian is the best answer. They're... It looks like the fish with legs. There we go. Hold on. I share to your clipboard there. Amphibiumus grandiceps. Oh dear. Ah, yeah, those guys. They're like the toads, long toads with legs. Here we go. Nah. They're like toads with long toads with legs. Who stretched the gecko? A wide gecko. You never fail to make me laugh, Neff. Well, this is wide gecko. This is long gecko. Look at that long spaghetti boy. Pan gecko. We use pancake. Doesn't he look like just like a long toad frog? Consider the closest ancestors to modern amphibians. These guys are about 20 centimeters to 7.9 inches. Long boys. Oh man. Cream in my tea tastes weird. There wasn't enough milk. And cream in my tea makes the tea taste kind of strangely sweet. It's weird. It's really weird. Fun fact, D&D has a monster. Nothing can actually attack me. He's straight up nearly invulnerable. It's a lawyer, too. Ha! Name just kind of means both move and leg in reference to swimming and walking. Interesting. The more you know. Knowledge. Wisdom is only possessed by the learned. The robot or the Yugoloth? Yugoloth. Move and leg. But can though? Can it do the can? Harvester Devil. Okay. I wonder if he's immune to insults. So yeah, we have multiple options for costume. It's a struggle to decide. Oh, this tea is so nice and warm. I'm just holding the mug against my sternum. Harvester Devil video. I'm afraid to open it because lately it's been tending to, like, autoplay things. But if you share it to the Discord, I will watch it later. I can do like a literal beach variant. I'm just playing around now. Embroidery is always an option. Oh my lord. A literal beach. Gaming or Magic Box could fall under either, really. Yeah. Yeah. Whichever one you feel it best falls under. No. Just put literal beach on my shirt. Where's this one? This one is this part. Lock this layer. Man, they're all always looking so good. This is... Nope. I don't know, guys. Now I'm just fooling around. Okay. We're gonna nix the fish version for now. That's the new swatch layer. I'm doing this one-handed here, so it takes me a moment. So this one has more of a layered skirt approach. The only reason I'm focusing on this so much is because if I have to do any embroidery, first of all, I have to make patterns. Which means I have to make mock-ups. And then, once I have everything finalized, I have to do embroidery design work. And then I have to do all of the embroidery by hand. Go dye that paper, Fantasy. Mewjuice, hello. Hello, how are you? We added a new design. We switched out the harem pants and we went in for skirts. But boss, I don't wanna. Let me zoom in a bit so you guys can see it better. I always keep forgetting that, like, it's huge on my screen. It's not for you guys. Now, the advantage to this one, Mewjuice, is the pants don't get caught on benches. That's how... Ow. Curse you. Your hydrates. That's how my pants ripped this year, is they got caught on... they got caught on a bench, and they tore. Where's Rouge here? I forgot. There's the back layer that got turned off somewhere. Turn that back on. Neff has redeemed a streak. Make sure to stretch the legs. Thank you for the stretch, Neff. Yeah, I think the skirts will be easier to do. Also, pants are really hard to make. Then don't complain you didn't get it done later when you need it for whatever you need it for. He is right. So, now I need to make the decision of colors. I definitely want, like, the white sheer organza skirt thing that I got going on the bottom. I think it'll add a level of shimmer. Organza is kind of sparkly and shimmery. I know I can't really express that here, but it does. It looks like you're wearing, like, gossamer glitter. It's amazing stuff. Hold on, let me find... let me find the fabric site. Go here, create a new tab of the 100 billion tabs. Fabric, shop fabric, by type, organza. Now, organza usually comes in polyester. You can get silk organza, but it's expensive. And then there's crystal organza. I honestly don't know what the difference between crystal organza and the other crystal organza is. Oh, this one's on sale. Black Friday sales. Oh boy. Princess polyester bridal organza. I wouldn't even know. Okay, the metallic silk organza is actually kind of ugly. It's all sold out anyways. Well, everything's sold out. Christ. It's gonna be ages before I can get my samples in. Do they not? Oh god, how am I even gonna show this? Well, I'm just reading the difference between crystal organza and princess bridal organza. Well, you know what? I'll show you in the orange, because that'll be easiest for you guys to see. Let me bring this to the top here. So this is what crystal organza looks like. You need it for Conquest. Well, you've got like 6 months, 7 months. I mean, probably closer to 6. Let's be honest. But yeah, that's what crystal organza looks like. So it would be that, except white. And the closest white I can give you is off-white right now, because that's what's available on the website. Let's see how much of their linen is sold out. Surprisingly, not much. I guess people want the organza. What about the twill? Just organza. Organza's just low availability. It's a sheer organza. Only comes in peach and black. Oh, this one is a stiff drape. We don't want that. We want flowy. Since you Canadian linen supplier, super local. Arias, hello! We're just talking about organza. How long does it take to dye paper? Like an hour at most. Drying paper is expensive, or drying paper takes a while, but like 6 months, yeah, that you could do an entire book's worth in like a day. I don't know. Fantasy knows more about paper than I do. She does bookbinding. We pivoted on the design and went with like a layered skirt kind of thing. I don't know if you remember last year, but I tore my pants, my golden harem pants, when they got caught on a bench. And that was problematic. They kept catching on things. And people really like the sheer sleeve, the sheer oversleeve thing. So I was playing with that. And then I was showing them organza and how thin but sparkly and sheer it is. So the skirt would look like this, except white. This was the off-white one. But how you doing, Arias? You having a good day today? I hope you're having a good day. I hope your exams have been successful so far. Almost a whole day since you got a small workspace. Well, how much paper do you need? But yeah, imagine the orange, but white, and as the skirts and like the oversleeve thing. I'll show you what the rest of that oversleeve thing looks like, because I did. You remember in like previous versions, you only got to see the sleeves. Well, I went in and I did. Let's turn that off. I did the overlay for the entire thing, so we can turn off the. Oh man, I'm gonna have to put these in folders, more subfolders. Wait, hold on a sec. What's happening here? There's so many. Okay, these go here. I said these go here in this folder. Thank you. And you turn that off, and then there's another layer underneath the organza layer that gives you the color. So I can make these any colors I like now. And you can see like the way that the thing sets up and the way the translucent layers actually overlap to create a less transparency. How much you can, how long it'll take, and what you need it for, or when you need it for, so it's up to you when you're going to tackle the project. Debating doing some work in the garage, but it's cold. It's like 5 Celsius in my garage at most. Well, the high today, actually, I think the high tonight is 4 degrees with rain. So all of our snow is going to go away or become just ice. I'm bringing my sawhorses inside and just occupying part of the living room. Either dress warmly or bring it inside. And then you have to clean up the mess inside too, though. So yeah, it looks like we're probably gonna go with the skirt design because one, it's less fabric, two, it's less pants, and it'll probably be cooler to wear, and it won't get caught on benches. It is t-shirt and flip-flop weather, but once you get used to it being cold, once it gets colder, it it gets it, yeah, sometimes it can get a little much. This is 5 degrees Celsius is actually hoodie weather. That's why I'm not wearing any socks today, because it's too warm to wear socks. If you're just standing there, it sucks. Yeah, no, yeah, it needs to be sunny for 5 degrees Celsius to be t-shirt weather. Sunny with no wind. Then it's like I am basking in that, just out in a t-shirt. My hoodie's tied around my waist. What the hell was that? I think Cheese stretched or he expired. Are you okay, Cheese? What? You made a weird noise. I think everybody heard that. It's 5 degrees Celsius in my garage because it's insulated. And that's what the baseboard heater is set to. I have no idea how to change the thermostat on that particular baseboard. Interesting. Our garage is not insulated. So whatever the temperature is outside, it's that temperature in the garage. Maybe 2 degrees warmer. Except then you've got the big concrete slab that acts as a temperature sink, so it just stays cold. It stays cold pretty well into the summer too. Yes, we did. We did what? It's a balmy 14 here with rain. People in the US, man. 14 is 100% just like 14 in the rain. That's definitely hoodie weather. That is great hoodie weather for me. I just realized I'm not wearing my tunic. I was wondering if I was a little bit exposed. Felt a little bit off. I took my tunic off to have the shower, and I just didn't put it back on. Oh my god, there's hair all over my tunic. It's embedded in the fabric. Ugh. I like look down at myself and I'm like, there's a plain shirt here. This is weird. Where's my tunic? Let's see my lap now. I need to make a new tunic, but out of a natural fiber. This one is made out of a stretch knit. But it's a polyester. So while it's stretchy and easy to put on and take off, and it's easier to move in because it flexes and stretches, it's polyester. So you get a little bit toasty sometimes. Did we hear cheese? Is that what that heavy thump was? The heavy thump was probably hitting the desk. But there was a kind of sound coming from cheese. My knee hurts today. I think it's a Tylenol arthritis day. Hold on. I'm gonna take take some painkillers because I'm actually kind of hurting. It's weird. There's high humidity today, and it's overcast. 16 and cloudy. That is optimal operating temperature. Sorry, talking about pills on my tongue is hard. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with the layered skirts. Just for the sake of not catching on benches. That was a really big problem. I do still love this other design. It's weird because I actually don't like the sleeves on them. I don't like the sheer sleeve on the other version. I'm glad I didn't order any fabric samples yet. But now I think it's down to design refinement and choosing colors. Let's turn the overshirt back on. Maybe what's this? Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out again. Because I have to change layers, duplicate things, and put them all in the right order. Okay, so we have the beach version. We can turn that off. Is that over the lines? No, okay. It has the lines? Alright. We turn this one back on. Create a folder. Call this one basic version. Unless I'm reading this wrong, it's an OK 8.3. Welcome back. I mean, you are pretty farther north. I keep thinking you're in Florida for some reason, but I know you're more north than that. Far more north than that. Okay, so we've got a beach version and just a regular version. So the beach gives us like a sand tone. I would have to dip dye this. That's because you're nice. You're nice and polite, and it's unusual. It's a stereotype for Americans to be like brash and kind of rude. But, you know, Canadians can be like that too. And also that, what Neff said. Changing your flag in games. I don't know. I consider you an honorary Canadian. Same with Neff. Or not Neff, Necromancer. Sorry, it's the ends. God damn it. Neff is already a Canadian. And fantasy's Norwegian. Right? Yes. Starts with an N too. Wow. Yeah, I'm an idiot. It's fine. You guys all expect it. Can you speak Spanish? Let's turn our gourd back on. Yeah. Duplicate this, and we'll call this... Call this one gradient. This one is basic. We'll turn off gradient and we'll go down to this. Are you American? Don't insult me, you hoser! A party pooper or a wet blanket. It's kind of a weird insult, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna shift this one back to the middle of the canvas. There we go. I just want to keep it on the same level as everything else. Alright. The layered skirts is how we're going. We just need to decide on colors. Keep in mind this character is a fortune teller. That's how I wanted to give them sort of a mysterious, airy kind of look. Okay, I'm going to delete this layer. Take this, duplicate this, turn this off. accessories. We're gonna do some cleanup here. There's the panel. The panel's clean enough. Skirt layering. This is the line work layer, I think. Is it? Yes, okay. So this is the line work layer. I don't mind these lines being like really thick. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're just doing major cleanup here. And I have hit caps lock, apparently. Look at how messy this is. What are we looking at here? Okay. What layer is this? This is... This is so messy. This isn't quite the vision in my head, but the vision in my head is not quite clear yet. I have to put my sleeve in the way of my hand here. My computer's doing a little bit of a struggle. There's probably just too many layers. Alright, let's unlock that layer. I'll turn off that trim to see what we're doing here. How about light gray or blue? Like fog or blue sky? Say pizza to drugs. Say no to yes. God, now I want pizza. I was watching a video at 3 in the morning, someone talking about a tornado. And they were talking about the enhanced Fujita scale, but they messed up and they called it the enhanced fajita scale. And I was like, God damn it, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I want fajitas. And I still want fajitas. That desire has not left me since 3 o'clock this morning. Fajitas are probably one of my favorite foods. What layer is this on? That. The Dendronia logo looking all lumpy. Yeah. Enchiladas, tacos, or taquitos. Yeah. I like enchiladas too. Supposed to be Mexi's near you. Keep flip-flopping from Mexi's to an Irish pub. I wonder which one it is now. We'll never know. It used to be in East Sides. Ugh. I hate drawing lines. This is why I started painting everything. Let's flip this back again. That looks a little bit better. There's still the trim. Irish pub according to Google Street View as of August 2025. Maybe they settled. Still in Mexi's in your area. I've seen there a couple of times. Been there a couple of times. They're horrendous. They take forever to come out. Come take your order. Take forever to bring your food. And to the point it's cold whenever. Wow. Don't even think about drink refill. What are they even doing? They're not paying their employees enough, clearly. That's what it is. Well, you can see everything that's missing in the background. That's a little bit better. Now we turn this part off and fix this. And I'm wondering if... Where's my Dendronia logo? Kind of more like an apron. We put that there, and instead of having the Dendronia logo here, Last time I tried them, they brought me the wrong meal. We waited so long, I didn't even correct them. I just ate it so we could leave. Christ. Your murder should not take 40 minutes and still be the wrong meal. You got snickerdoodles. Nice. The benefit to this design is it will sort of lengthen me. I'm still not sure about it. This is very kind of courtwear-ish. Esque. Yeah. Don't like the Dendronia logo. Could go back to the skirt. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just don't know. This is not the way I envision the skirts. I have a vision in my head and I can't get it out. This is so frustrating. My tracking is struggling. It's like, I'm known for the turquoise, and I don't really have to, like, keep that. You know? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, Necromancer. Have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Mutas has made a clip. Yay! Yep. The beep of frustration. Necromancer!
Necromancer Dark is hosting 5 guests.
Hey, you got Puma. And Elf. I don't know the other ones. But thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift of sub. That was supposed to be a plural. And we know the rule. There's the heap of train. The hyper. We have to go to yeah. What are you people doing?
Necromancer Dark is hosting 2 guests.
Necromancer! We got typos and Aki. Thank you, Necromancer. Alright, I have to... We know the rules. If there's a hype train, I have to give a gift of sub to the community. Because we must celebrate. I got Manzanita!
Saiko is hosting 1 guest.
I love it. I love it when gifted subs go to... love it how TTS can't get my name right. I love it when gifted subs go to people who show up regularly. When it's randomized and it gives them to people. And I wonder if we do need a Necromancer Appreciation Day. He is so goddamn generous. I wanna kiss you. I should have given it directly to Neff, because he's been getting ad jail. But still, thank you so much, Necromancer, and you have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a great time with your family and your friends if you see your friends. And that goes for the other Americans. Happy Turkey Day for this week. That'll be on Thursday, as I understand it.
Necromancer Dark is hosting a guest.
Necromancer,
thank you. To the island.
Thank you. Neff is here every day. And I should have selected him, but, like, my rule is I have to gift it randomly. Because then that's fair to everybody who comes here. But I think after, like, there was a huge backlash at Twitch, because a lot of those names are people that are here regularly, unlike before when Necromancer would gift a bunch of subs at once. those people are, most of those people are here a fair bit. Like Manzanita's rated in a couple of times, and of course, Alf and Puma are here a lot. I think Wolfman 2004 chatted for a little bit, but he hasn't really been back. Typos has been here a couple of times. They're from Zio's community, and Aki, of course. You're here basically every day, Naf. Like, the watch streaks are really cool, and, like, some people are super into that, and I appreciate them, because it shows that, like, I'm doing something right for people to want to come and see me every day. But even if you don't have, like, a super high watch streak, it's still, I'm always very thankful for everybody who comes and shares their time with me. Because, like, my whole life I thought that, you know, people don't want to hear what I have to say, or are not interested in the things that I like or do, or I'm not funny. And, like, you guys have improved my opinion of myself. I know getting validation from other people. Death. Interrupting my emotions. Whole stream of Necromancer and Undead Friends plushies. Semi-detailed. Made Necroskelly and other friends. Yes. But yeah, like, my whole life I have never felt so seen by people. And, to be fair, I did try to hide a lot too, but I also thought, well, maybe there's nothing special about me that other people want to be around. And I'm always very thankful to all of you. I've already collected all level 2 emotes. Oh no. Oh well. They need, like, a special prize for people who've already collected all the level 2 emotes. Or all of a certain level emote. Like, maybe give you the level down if you haven't collected all those ones. But yeah, I am always very thankful to everybody who shows up and gives me a little bit of their time, whether it's lurking or actively chatting. I'm always very appreciative of that, because it's really helped my self-esteem. I wouldn't keep doing this if you guys weren't here. Even if my revenue is like 30 cents, I would still want to come and hang out with you guys because you enjoy it. So, yeah, I just, you know, I'm always afraid that my thanks sound superficial, but really they're not. I am actually truly thankful. Christ, my family is so loud. Hold on. Nugget! Got up to close my door and Tesla sees me and immediately comes to me. Nugget, you're fine. He does that once I pick him. Alright. So my family's so loud that I have to close my door a little bit. I'm back. Hi. You're special. I don't appreciate it. No! Well, I mean, I would definitely be the perfect say because I'm the only one, so there's only one say. I hope my streams are at least a little bit fun for people. The whole reason I wanted to do this was to give people, like, someone to chill with in the mornings, on the weekdays, because I know a lot of people, they work from home and they might have very boring jobs, and while they can't listen all the time because they do have to work, like, it's just a place they can come and hang out and see shenanigans or, like, design stuff and sometimes games. So the idea when LARP Town Homestead is settled, and every month we pick a community member, and everyone takes a crack at selling a plushie. I've said selectee. Uh, so there's a story. Before I moved back and joined Craft Night, one of the craft nights they did was sewing, and for the sewing craft night they made plushies, and they made plushies of my brother. And they all look like voodoo dolls, and because nobody really knows how to sew, and it was just like a fun project. Every last one of them is unique and different. And I really like sorry, they're made from like scrap fabrics, and they are the best things ever, and I love them. And like they're made from like an old blanket that Kavach bought at Value Village to teach hand sewing. It was either Kavach or Pineapple. And yeah, so that's a thing that exists. There's like 4 or 5 of these voodoo dolls of cheese hanging around the house, and I love them. I should get Cheese to share a picture of them on the Discord or something. Because they're pretty great, and like, if we can embody that at the LARP Town Crafton, I mean, we don't even need LARP Town. We could pick someone from the community, and as long as you have like an avatar design, we can make like derp creatures and do like a Havarti sewing, Havarti plush contest or something. Everybody sews a lumpfish. You making a necromancer plush? Is it just a bone? Bone! The original idea was to give us something to do inside during the winter. It's a great idea. I love it. I just had to tell the story of the cheese voodoo dolls because they're hanging around the house and they're hilarious. And they have silly faces. Maybe I just need to do some, like, art of Nameless in an outfit or something. And then derive that outfit from that picture. I don't know. This is difficult. Character design is actually really hard. I'm just looking at them and I'm like, I don't know. Oh, an actual plush with a purple cloak. Nice. I think Sai has a purple cloak, if I recall. It's like crushed velvet. Well, velour. Velour is the cheaper velvet. She bought it off, like, a used costume rack at the medieval fair we went to in Waterloo. There was somebody there and they just had, like, old costumes for sale. And they were all, like, handmade old goods. So she has a crushed velour purple cloak. It's like this thin fabric. It drapes pretty well. I do like velour. But then there was, like, this whole thing back in, like, the 2000s where they were, like, making tracksuits out of crushed velour. And it just became like, I don't want this fabric anymore because, like, white trash hillbillies are wearing it thinking they look good. Humans like shiny things, even if they don't look good on them. Yeah, no, crushed velour tracksuits are just like, please stop. And they would have the ones that were like almost tie-dye, but like with one color. So it would be like a white velour that was like crushed dyed badly, and it was awful. You said velour, now all I can think of Zap Brannigan. You know, Zap Brannigan is the kind of person that would wear a crushed velour tracksuit. And he would probably have, like, crushed velour bed sheets. No, not a tracksuit. He would have a crushed velour housecoat in red. And he would think it's, like, the sexiest thing. Even if it looks kind of cheap. No, he's not. He only wears the top. He goes pantless. No, he's got, like hot pants. Yeah, he's got like booty shorts. Zap Brannigan is the booty shorts guy. So he would have crushed velour booty shorts and a crushed velour like house coat or something for when he's like wooing. And his bed sheets would match. They would be made of crushed velour as well. Like a crushed velour throw. Oh no, why am I connecting to chat? Oh no. Said I was connecting to chat. Did I lose connection? Am I still here? Yeah, that's Zap. Yep. He's easy to peg. Ha! I knew it before I said it, but I said it anyways. Sorry, I keep hitting my mug with my wrist. I've stopped drawing because we're already over the 3-hour mark, but I'm just vibing now. I tried to design something on stream, like in person with you guys, and I think it was half successful. It's still not where I want it to be. Like, he's got more of a courtier vibe than a fortune teller. And the layered skirts are what's doing it. You should consider lunch. Also, like, I was just looking through one of my folders for inspiration. This looks so cozy. Like the curtains and the translucent window and the blanket. Yep, looks cozy. The trinkets. Well, if I go turn on you might be right about that. You turn on the veil and the tassels and stuff and the things, it starts to bring it back. Still not happy with the skirts. You're supposed to defend yourself from attackers bundled up like that. I don't mean attackers like Silver's tickle attacks. Well, she's just wrapped in a blanket. Just look cozy. I just want to be cozy right now. Yeah. Where's my inspo folder? This is too masculine for him, I think. Plus, I can see that being just inconvenient to wear. A little bit too imperial. No, me never. And I can't do anything shirtless, because, let's face it, I've still got pubes. I think maybe one of the things I was hoping for was sort of like that split that this picture has. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Ah. This one just feels a bit too modern. And let's face it, my waistline doesn't really suit that. I like the asymmetry of this. It has symmetry, but it also has asymmetry. But again, my waistline doesn't conform that well to that sort of thing. Like, I have that figure, I just, you know, I'm too chunk for that figure. At the moment. $800 zillion layers. Very expensive in fabric. I guess he's wearing like 1, 2, 3, 4 Hanfu layers.
I found your left sock.
Oh, my left sock. Thank you.
This is, I'm going to use this as a rag. It was in a box in the living room.
Oh, okay. I was gonna... Oh, this sock is, This sock is trash. I still have a couple of boxes that I haven't unpacked. My dad was clearly going through one of them. Inspiration for the mask. Very similar flower mark to the one I made, too. Inspiration for the mask and the hat. But yeah, this was too many layers. I really like the asymmetry. Got recommended video from Shadiversity. Why haven't you blocked the channel? There's that little drop-down menu, the little 3 dots, the meatball menu, in your recommended feed. Just use that and say do not recommend channel. It'll block it. It's sad because I used to watch Shadiversity regularly, and then he started to become problematic. If I ever become problematic like that, please tell me. If I do something that problematic, just please tell me. Sorry, back looking through my inspo folder again. Because I want something that's really nice and flowy and lots of layers. Because it helps me to hide my size, but also it's more comfortable for me to be, like, I feel more confident the more fabric I'm wearing. I will. And I blocked it. Now I get to do it again. Fun times. Yeah, I block his Night Watch channel too. Night's Watch. Where is my, nope, that's not it. Hello? Got too many things open. Like, there's this one. This one has a lot more of a square look to it. This one's more Japanese than Chinese. And, like, beautifully textured fabric, too. Okay, can I just get to my folder? Bye, Death. Sorry, I'm going longer than usual. So the other thing is, like, with lots of flowy fabric, you encounter the problem of getting caught on things too, right? Getting caught on things is problematic at LARP. There's lots of bushes and tables, weapons. Which is one of the reasons why I was looking at more Mongolian-inspired stuff, too. Yeah, don't get started about Shad. Don't even worry about it. Fantasy hadn't blocked their channel yet. Again, asymmetry, really nice. Because, like, part of the reason is looking at Mongolian clothing is it tends to be very, practical. Another one, going for the asymmetry. Love the trims on the shirt. And that's just a matter of, like, half wearing the hanfu. Or the overcoat. There's a version of this one that's back here, more from the front. Don't ramble about them at all. Like, just don't let them live in your head rent free. It's very easy. Save yourself the trouble. What else have I got in terms of references? See, like, a lot of the Mongolian stuff is really beautiful, but it's fur trimmed. And that can get a little bit too hot. Anything else? Everything I'm seeing is really all about the layering. How you do the layering. Giant picture. Again, fur trimmed, but I like the sort of like wrap skirt thing going on there. And, like, I'm trying to avoid anything, like, too anime, you know? And I'm trying to also take designs from other cultures and make them into something different, so I'm not wearing another culture's stuff, so that people don't scream about appropriation. Because I fear that. layers. Entirely justified concern, absolutely. Like that one girl who wore a qipao for prom, and like the internet ate her alive, but like half the Chinese people were against her, and then the other half were like, we absolutely welcome people from other cultures wearing our clothes, and she looks beautiful. And it's like, well, which one is it? It's just a matter of personal opinion, to be honest. But haters tend to be vicious. And they find something that they can tear apart. And, like, I'm not sure I'd be able to mentally handle that kind of thing. I look over and I see this paw coming around a little bit of my door. Come on, Tesla, you can do it. Come on. Come on. He's trying to reach in. All he has to do is put his weight on the door and it'll open. Gonna go get my cat. Come on, Nugget. Got the chubby baby. Crunch. I have the chubby baby. Here, have some tea. Well, I think that's just about all I can really find for where the, like, inspiration references that vaguely have the vibe that I'm looking at. Even then. Like, this one's definitely got asymmetry going on, like, straight up half the outfit is different. My stomach just growled. Yeah. Yeah, like this one has a nice split in the skirt at like the thigh, so it allows for lots of like easy movement. Just gonna turn that one off. I like the asymmetry and the fur trims. This one's just too modern. This one, once again, it's got a nice asymmetry on the skirt. Maybe that's what I should try. I have a fluffy kitten and he's soft. Babbins. We'll turn off that layer. Next one is this. You can't really see much. And it's photo edited. Cora, thank you for the hydrate. Hello, how are you today? Welcome in. We're struggling today. What did I just turn off? Oh, that one, yeah. This is more Demora Princess of the Fifth Island. She's really nice and cheerful and friendly. Quite the opposite of a number of Demora. I can delete that one. not really suitable. You can just turn that one off. This one's too modern. I like the little shoulder thingies. He's like clearly wearing some sort of capey bit. But again, that would be really inconvenient and weird. So we're just gonna put that there. How you doing, Cora? I'm gonna take a sip of my cold tea now. We were working on my taskbar has disappeared again. We're working on changing options. What, the one I just had open? Not this one. Not that one. This one? I mean, a lot of Avatar was inspired by elements of Asia, particularly like the Fire Nation was very Chinese inspired. You know, the Fire Nation was more Chinese inspired than Japanese. But this is Wei Wuxian from Grandmaster Demonic Cultivation, but he's in just, you know, an alternative outfit that he's not in any of the books or the show. It's just no, the Fire Nation was straight up modeled off of ancient China. And he's supposed to be like a harvest god in this picture. It's the warmongering and control. It's still very Chinese. But Trump is heavily influenced by China and Russia and North Korea because he wants to be a dictator. He's just a wannabe. And he will never be. He's nothing more than a puppet for them. But that's enough of that. But yeah, that's supposed to be Wei Wuxian as a harvest god of some derivative. Hey, Bobbins. My baby kitten. My 10-year-old baby kitten. Oh, your claws are full of carpet. So full of carpet. What is this? Do you need a trim? You need a trim on this claw because it is quite sharp. Okay, buddy. Oh my god, there's so much carpet in it. Yeah, I know you don't like it. But look, it gets all the big chunks of claw out from between your two claws, which helps it to relax a little bit, and then it won't hurt as much. There, that should start to feel a bit better for that one. Be careful, so you don't. I'm being careful, buddy. There you go. Imperial Japan with Chinese influence. Fair enough. Okay, fine. Honestly, they're close, and their architecture had far more Chinese vibes to me than Japanese. I'm sorry, Nugget. Your claws are just manky and weird, buddy. At least let me put you down. There you go. Sorry, Nugget needed a careful special trimming on his weird mega claws. Okay, I think I'm gonna raid out because there's stuff I want to do today, and I didn't get them done yesterday because I raided into Zeogrim and then ended up watching him play Dispatch until like dinner time and after. So I got nothing done. So I'm going to /raid tubular troll. Whoops, that's supposed to be an underscore. So we're going to raid Tube. Everybody, thank you for coming today to the Americans. Happy Turkey Week, I guess. I know some of you will be busy. So, yeah. You might be far busier, too busy for a stream. So, like Necromancer said, he won't be back until Monday at least. So, yeah. Thank you all for coming today, and thank you for sharing your time with me. We're off sailing to other waters. A frond raid, wash ashore. Distant lands. May you have a safe journey, and you all have a fantastic day, and I'll be back at the usual time tomorrow. Okay, I love you, bye-bye.